Fuck.2割7分3厘。高っ。防御率悪すぎるな。
Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine Thursday evening for baseball. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. David Price gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesterday.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series. 2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Here's Price now on 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Squared that one up just a little late. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Now the first pitch here from Price. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Fastball called for strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
working on striking out the side in the first. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. This is line to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to the show. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game 1 to second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Now how do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In past meetings with Tanaka, comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Scorched to third. There to take it is Headley. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
1-1. Tanaka gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Castro's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Price ready with the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's Chris Carter now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one.
Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Set to go now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
That's wide. 2-0.
Well, that last half inning seems to have taken it out of him. He has come out and just thrown 5 straight balls to start this inning. Not the way he wanted to get things started.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. On at first is Ramirez with nobody out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. First and second here with nobody out. Lays off. 2-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
Batting eighth.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. In past meetings with Tanaka, 1 for 3. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tanaka pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. In to score, the runner from third. Now both runners are across. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
He's set and the pitch. Blake Swihart is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. A man on third with 2 down. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly it just looked on that last pitch.
The next 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
This is hit well out toward left field. Hicks going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Tyler Austin. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake. And you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
In now, Aaron Hicks.
Number 31, Aaron Hicks.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A high fastball is in there. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. And a fastball just a bit high. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting ninth, third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he takes ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
No respect. They know you're struggling, so they came right at you with the fastball 3-2, and you got the base hit. That's got to make you feel pretty good.
Ellsbury.
Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2. Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
In there, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We played 2.5. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
The 1-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Xander Bogaerts.
Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
3-0 now. 3-0 count. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a full count now, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Down to Headley at third. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Misses, ball 2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Hit to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Comes into this at
The
bat
right
0 for
fielder,
1 in the
99.
ball game.
Aaron Judge.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Here's the 2-1 from Price. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Starlin Castro.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And that misses, ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
The 3-2 now from Price. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week. A swing bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Gary Sanchez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there. And now we're starting all over right where we started. Tie ball game.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side.
Awesome.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Obviously, that runner on second base was going to score easily. I'm not quite sure they would have waved that runner from first, but it doesn't matter now as he's going to head back to third base because of the ground rule double.
Here's Chris Carter now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Comes set with the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley on the run. He's got it one away. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyler Austin. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 31.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Designated hitter, number 13.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 home. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. And he's retired 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
The first baseman, number 18.
Digging in for his second at bat, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tanaka pauses. Here it is on 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. A little low. It's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is on the ground over to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Yankees 3 and the Red Sox 2. So striding forward now,
Leading off
Chase
for the
Headley.
Yankees.
He'll be the one to
Third
lead it
baseman,
off against David
Chase
Price here in the inning.
Headley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
Hit in the air to right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there, 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ball game. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Starlin Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Starlin Castro is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
1-1. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And Castro's got himself a base hit. Judge rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And the runner stuck in a pickle between 3rd base and home. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to 3rd as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Andrew Benintendi.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the 2nd out.
The second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in Joe Kelly takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. Didi Gregorius comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. 2nd home run early in the year, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Chris Carter.
Chris Carter.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Tyler Austin will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Pedroia has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Grounded to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Tanaka's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tapped up the third base line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. The Yankees are out in front, 4-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. There to take it in is Bogarts, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
우와.
In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
1-0 pitch on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Bradley Jr.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher. Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Moreland.
Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark, 4-2 our score. And he takes a cold strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Ready with the payoff pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brooks going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, everyone knows that it's hard to keep that sharp curveball late in the game, and you could see that he just hung that one up there, and he paid the price. The good news is he worked late into the start. The bad news is fatigue might be finally showing.
Pablo Sandoval stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Right side.
Oh.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Runners back. From the belt, the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And this will bounce over the wall out there, and that's going to keep this a tie ball game as that go-ahead run will need to stop over at third.
Yeah, and you wonder if that stays in the park, do they send him home there? Well, it's a moot point now because they've got runners on second and third after that ground rule double.
Dustin Pedroia stands in as he looks at a called strike. Called strike, 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the second out. But meanwhile, that all-important go-ahead run is in to score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Strike two.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a ball line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. 3 runs already home here. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on. Carson Smith is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Starlin Castro stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Fenway Park in Boston. It's the 8th inning, and fans here can feel it. They lead the dreaded Yankees here as you get a look at our game's line score so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and one. Here it comes. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's Didi Gregorius. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Chris Carter would be next. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Chris Carter. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Yanks leave 1.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts. Your
Brian
attention,
Mitchell
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching for
bullpen in
New
the
York.
bottom half of the
Number
8th.
55, Brian Mitchell.
Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Big slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass, as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Tyler Austin will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell.
First baseman, Tyler Austin.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia ranging into the outfield. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Chase Headley. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, 1 for 3. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
This evening's game